lovely wishes. It's Holly. How are you? Welcome to Dandelion Stitches. So happy to have everybody here with me today. So I want to start off the video with just some love. I feel like I've been talking to a lot of you guys, are getting emails, and a lot of you are just really struggling, and there's pain, and we're just kind of in a slump. I think we all get it. I've been blaming the air quality and the fact that I have a headache like 24/7 because of the air quality, but I think, I don't know, we're having a universal meh. So we're going to break the rules today because, you know, I love a rule. Not at all. And we're going to breathe. We're going to start this video out with breathing. And this, I have to say, is probably going to be kind of a long video, and we'll get to that. But I think all of us could maybe use a little bit of the breath. And this time, as we breathe in and we find all those positive things that we breathe in, I want us to aim them at ourselves. I want us to remember that that we are strong, that we are enough. Well, that's a big one. That we're loved, that we just, you know, we are worthy of those things. So we're going to do 5 breaths. Sometimes I lose count when I'm doing this. So if we end up doing 4 or 3 or 5, you know, the goal is 5. So be comfortable wherever you're sitting. I'm just sitting in my chair, nothing fancy, and sit up as straight as you can. And here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Inhale. Exhale out love. Inhale. Exhale out, I'm worthy. Inhale. Exhale out, I'm enough. Inhale. Exhale out. Thank you, friends. I hope that was helpful. I don't really know how many breaths that was, but it seemed like a good amount. So today is the official flag quilt video. I finally got it out on the door, and then it started to rain for the first time in like 3 weeks. So it's in the house again, but that's okay. I got it done by July 1st. Skin in my teeth, but I got it done. So this is the pattern. It is the Scrappy American Flag Wall Hanging, and it is by Running Stitch Quilts. It was a kit that came in a box. I don't remember who sent it, but it was, aside from, as much as I love a mini, and you know I love a mini, sewing all those little squares together can be a little bit monotonous, just a little bit. But otherwise, it was fun to put it together. Yeah. So also a week or so ago, I asked for video ideas, and Sue Fisher asked for how I prepare to free motion. And I did free motion some stars on the quilt. And so I did some video of me getting started, how I set up my machine and everything to free motion. Now, I am not an expert on free motion. Well, honestly, I'm not an expert on anything, but I have done it some, and this is what has worked for me. Those of you who are like amazing free motion quilters are gonna go, really? So don't judge. just this is just me trying to be helpful. This is yeah. So I think I probably won't be, there are no giveaways going right now, just so you know. If you're waiting, everything's been given away, but there will be another one coming up real soon. So yeah, and I don't think I'll be back to say goodbye at the end of this. We'll just have a look at how my flag quilt came to be. be well, be safe. So if I'm going to free motion something, the first thing I do is draw it, or at least try to get a idea in my head of the direction that I'm going. I have just gone crazy and not paid any attention to this part, but I think that it's super helpful. And especially in this case, because I need them to be kind of small, and so, you know I'm going to want a star, and you can't pick up your needle, it's like your pen, you can't pick it up, you have to just keep going. So I just start drawing some stars, and they're not gorgeous stars, they're just stars. Now see that little thing I did? Can't do that. Can't do that when you are free motioning. Yeah, there I go again. I can go backwards. Okay, so I think I'm pretty good. I think I'm pretty good with the stars. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so I am going to want to, we're practicing now. So, and I am going to want to put these stars on this size squares. So I have some leftovers. So I'm going to do like maybe, I don't know, 3. This dark one's not very helpful. So then I'm going to cut some, practice using batting, because it really helps you get the feel of going through all those layers. So I'm just going to do that and that. And where is my... It doesn't matter how big you make it around it. I'm just going for a 1/4 inch or so. Or so. Straight line. See, that's why I use the ruler. I use the ruler. I cannot cut a straight line. Okay, so now I'm gonna just grab 3 of the other, just 3 other ones. It doesn't matter what they are, or how big they are, or what color they are. It is, the batting gets a little bit caught up in the feed dogs, so it's a good idea to put something on the other side. Okay, and I am just gonna throw a pin in there. If it were a larger piece, I probably would use 405 and sew them all together, or glue them all together, but it's such a little piece. Okay, so now we're gonna do the machine setup. Okay, the first thing I do is, if you use this kind of tape, I just rip it off of there, because we're not doing any kind of a seam that you need to pay attention to. Make sure that you're, you don't have anything in there. Like I had my little ender thingamajigger. Okay, so if you've got a table, now's the time to get rid of the table for now. Just for now. You're going to want it back. Oh, and every time I do this, I'm like, oh, look, there's something under there. So, we're going to turn the machine. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is drop the feed dogs. And the thing that drops the feed dogs for me is back here on the back of my machine. So, but it's really hard to do. So I just use this little screwdriver and kind of stick it in there and push them over, and they're down. Are they down? Yes. Okay. So now we're gonna turn it back around again. Oops. Sorry. Didn't mean to upset you. All right, now, next up is changing the presser foot to the free motion foot. And this is the free motion foot. It's got this little, the opening is, see, so you can kind of, and it just kind of follows the way the needle goes up and down. So what did I do with my screwdriver? In my case, the whole shank has to come off. So that's my usual foot. Now we're just gonna get that guy in there. She's OP, come on. There. Let's change the way you're seeing me. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now you can see I'm it up there against the post. And now it's focusing on my fingers. And then I just take my little screwdriver and just give it a little, just to make sure. And then we get our tray back. Whenever you move your tray, depending on what kind of tray you've got, make sure all your legs are out like they're supposed to be. I can move my machine over just a, there we go. Because sometimes when you move it, if you have the kind of legs that collapse, you get wiggy-wuggy. Okay, so I'm just going to use white thread for now. My piece of thread here. And at this point, I have both the bobbin and the upper thread up. And that's what I want. And now I need to figure out a way for you to see, and for me to be able to see. Hang on. Here we go. Got a little metal. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. Maybe I won't use the gloves. That's horrible. Try again. why you practice. That's a psychedelic experience right there. Okay, let's do it. Let's put some stars on a flag, putting on the gloves. Gloves, very important. I've tried it without, not as successful. You can certainly get them cheaper than these particular gloves. Some people use garden gloves, but I really like these purple ones. They're happy little purple. Okay, so I'm getting ready to do this one up in the corner. Kind of hard to see what I'm doing, but it's gonna get better. It will. So I'm just kind of trying to get you settled and me settled, and here we go. So pedal to the metal, up and down, over, and it's almost a star. It is a star of sorts. So now I'm evaluating. It's too late now. We gotta like it. So now I'm thinking, okay, how many do I do every other one? How many stars do I want? This is probably something that should have been figured out before I started, but you know, we're gonna make it work. Gonna do it. So here we go. Gonna do another one. Start at the bottom. Pedal to the metal. You just gotta go for it. There's no room for hesitancy in free motion quilting. You just gotta go. Pretty soon now I'm gonna switch the camera and you're gonna be able to see what I'm doing better. It's gonna be a little bit of a circus, but we're gonna get there. Again, what am I doing? How many should I do? Oh, I'm gonna do one here. No, I'm not. I'm gonna switch the camera. Okay. I could have cut all this out, but where would the fun in that be? What are we doing? Oh, no, that's not it. We're not, nope. Going back. Oh, finger in front of the lens, yeah. We are professionals. We are definitely, good heavens. I'm sorry. Oh, we're getting there. We're almost there now. And maybe we're good. I really don't think I wanted one there, though. We're still working on it. I put the tripod like right between my knees, and so I'm literally looking at the camera instead of looking at the fabric. So it's a little bit, like I said, it's a little bit of a circus, just a little bit. So this one you can't really see terribly well what's happening, but they're getting better as they go along. The stars, they do get better. This one is going to be much better. You can see on this blue much better what's happening. Pedal to the metal. Try not to stab your finger. Who knows what galaxy these stars are from? All right. Okay, so here it is hanging on my office door, and it just occurred to me that I really didn't have any video of the actual free motion stars when it was finished. So there they are. Not fancy by any means, but I kind of like them. I don't really know how many of them there are. And then for the stripes, I just did straight. The red ones I did 3 lines in the middle, and the white ones I did 4 lines closer to the outside. And there she is.